Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 23rd to the 29th of July 2018. We're coming out of a couple of very strong weeks. We've had a grand trine in water for 2 weeks, which has really taken us inwards, really taken us deeply to inspect our subconscious. And this has been difficult largely because we're so programmed in the modern world to think and act, to immediately push outwards and to plan and to know where we're going and to have that linear timeline. But it's been confusing because we've been called to actually appreciate not knowing where our smaller self is going on an old plan, but going inwards to connect with our real self. And the knowing has been all about knowing who we really are. So that has been unsettling in the month of Cancer. Lots of water energy there, very emotional. But we've been swimming around in some very strange waters, and the only direction that we've been called is to go inwards and to connect with our larger self, to work with our imagination and to reconnect with parts of ourselves that we've possibly put to the side in the desire to be practical and push ahead. And then last week a grand trine in Earth came in, which should have us feeling a bit more stable, should have us connected now but with our real worth, with our real values and what we really want to contribute and create in this world. So this week starts with the sun moving into Leo. So we're coming out of those Cancerian waters now and into the fiery sign of Leo. And Leo on a highest level is the spiritual fire that burns in our heart, the furnace of our heart, and where we radiate our vibration from, because the heart transmits huge electric waves outside of the body. This is our transmitter, this is what we're actually sending out and what we're calling back to ourselves. So we begin the week connecting with that spiritual passion, with our divinity, and with our power to send out these huge waves according to who we are and what we're feeling. And that is our transmission that we receive back on. So connecting with that at the beginning of the week, with our radiance, with our sovereignty, with our divinity, and with our truly empowered heart, our true feelings and our true wisdom, because the moon at this time is in Sagittarius, so that's seeking the core truth of who we are and what we're transmitting, what we're radiating. So to access this power and to charge ourselves up for the month ahead is what we're doing at the beginning of the week as the sun goes into Leo. And to have the courage to be our true selves, our spiritual warrior steps forward and we start to live from that place. By Monday there's a feel that we can tap into the golden abundance of Leo because we have Venus going through Virgo, and again, we've been programmed in the modern world to perceive lack, to perceive separation, and to protect ourselves and to live in fear and build up false security in the external world to somehow protect us. And the phrase that comes to mind for me is money doesn't grow on trees. If you think of that phrase and if you heard that growing up, that set a program running inside of you that there's lack. And yet the opposite is true. We're living in the flow of abundance. And Leo is a very abundant and golden sign because it's the time of year when the sun is high in the sky, when the corn is ripe and ready to be harvested, when there is generally golden abundance everywhere we look as we come towards the harvest. So maybe on Monday explore the mentality and the programming that you may have picked up regarding lack, separation and needing to struggle, and creating external attachments, especially when money's concerned. And is that really true? Because Venus in Virgo wants to sift everything through the heart. It wants to process everything, to analyse it, to discern what's right and what's wrong and what we truly feel. And this is an opportunity with the Sun in Leo and Venus in Virgo to actually examine those beliefs of limitation and to break free of that programming, to shift perspective and to engage with the flow of eternal abundance. So a very powerful meditation there for Monday. By Tuesday we have Venus opposite Neptune, and Venus is the earthly feminine and Neptune is the spiritual feminine. So with these two in opposition, opposition doesn't mean battle. it actually means alignment. They're both aligned to each other across the skies. So we've got a chance to find the perfect balance of being souls in a physical body, a chance to bring heaven to earth and find the fusion with those two complementary parts of ourselves. They shouldn't be seen as separate. Again, we've got that feeling of separation that we're taught, but we're actually souls in a physical body having an experience on earth, but never disconnected from our spirit, from our divinity. By Wednesday we have Mercury turning retrograde in Leo. So when Mercury turns retrograde, our thoughts turn inwards. So more inward thinking here. This is a very profound summer for introspection. Just coming out of those grand trines in water. But now we're turning the sharp blade of our mind, piercing perception, into the heart of Leo. So focusing on the heart, focusing on our thoughts and feelings, what we hold inside of ourselves and the physical effect that they have on our bodies and leaving our bodies and creating our reality. So very empowering here if we can stop, turn inwards and inspect. What are we thinking? What are we feeling? And what's that creating? And this Mercury retrograde will take us through to the 19th of August. So that's our time scale for this particular lesson that we're learning. Focusing on the heart and our thoughts and feelings, making sure they're sovereign to us, making sure that we really are being the expression of our true selves. And when we do this, we expand on the inside. We have a whole universe within us, and yet we're constantly exploring outwardly. So going in, diving in to explore the universe within you, clearing that space, feeling that sense of expansion and freedom on the inside, so we can radiate our energy even further. And by Friday we have an eclipse in Aquarius, so full moon Aquarius eclipse. This is at 4 degrees. If you're looking to your chart to see where that is, it's very important to place some of these energies in your personal chart, because this will be happening in different places for different people. So eclipses are unpredictable, and Aquarius is unpredictable. Aquarius likes to shock. Aquarius likes to send a lightning bolt through something that's become too stable and rigid, and actually break free, to see differently, to think differently. And as we're in the age of Aquarius, I feel that this eclipse will bring something to the surface that's been hiding in the darkness to be brought to light, but something about the collective. Because Aquarius' frequency is all about who are we and where are we going, how are we going to do different in order that we can take another cycle round the zodiac but not keep repeating the same mistakes or just working from a position of tradition or false security. So maybe on Friday keep a light diary, but something may be brought to light in the public domain that has been hiding in the shadows and that needs to be revealed. And this isn't just shock for shock's sake. This will be in order that we can change our perspective, that we can see with clear vision, and we can raise our consciousness as a collective of individuals. So we're not supposed to just be a homogenous collective. We're a collective of individuals, all vibrating our own unique frequency. But where that comes together and where that raises us all together is the essence of the age of Aquarius. So something might be revealed that liberates us, and with the realization we can actually live more authentic lives as a result. Then by the weekend I feel that relax and rest are needed. It's quite a hectic week. So although we like to make plans at the weekend and it is the sociable month of Leo, maybe keep one eye on the rest and relaxation side that's needed. So do simple things, spend more time with ourselves, rest up, and avoid that urge to constantly be doing and outward reaching. And with the theme of lack and abundance that's going through this week, maybe just stop and appreciate what we already have before we go chasing after new experiences or new purchases or new projects. So all told, a very interesting week, stepping into Leo, connecting with our spiritual fire, realising that we are giant transmitters, having our own unique experience, but this is an opportunity to break free of separation mentality, of lack, and to flow into the natural abundance of every day, to align our earth with our spirit and bring those into complete fusion and harmony, and then to focus in to our heart and to clear up that inner landscape, observing our thoughts and feelings and what they're creating, and exploring the universe that is within us. So like I say, it is important to be able to anchor these energies in your own chart, and if you would like to come through for a one-to-one reading, either in person or over Skype, then I am available to help you unlock the secrets of your soul plan. And I also have daily horoscopes on my website, www.astrozo.com, on Instagram, ZoeHines7, Facebook, AstroZo. You're welcome to email me, zoehines7@gmail.com.